A passive system is a behavior or effect that is from another. My name is Rentaro Kamiya. I'm a member of the Handyman Club. I was almost losing consciousness during class. What?
Birds!
However, during the English class that day, pigeons suddenly came in flapping their wings in the classroom. Sorry, I'll catch him right away. Hey, Shinade, is it you again? This is Yu Shinade, the head of the Magic Tricks Club. Having said that, he's the only one in the club. Hey, wait for me! Alright, everyone, check this out. What's Shinade doing this time? Shinade is a big fan of magic and often gathers the class together during recess to perform magic tricks. Out of this ordinary hat, which has no secrets or tricks, out comes a sparrow. Hey, where's the pigeon? The pigeon! The pigeon got away! The drawback is that he's really bad at magic tricks. Plus, it's still dangerous to watch. What? My hair! Hey, you alright? My escape was a success! Hey, you're drowning, for God's sake, hang on! And yet, he always tries to do some crazy magic trick that doesn't match his ability. But I mean, has he ever succeeded in any of his magic tricks?
It hurts.
Sayuri, don't cry. You're a big girl, aren't you?
But...
Little lady, look at this! It's for you.
Oh. Thank you so much.
Wow, he can succeed at times. Shinade often talked about his dreams. I want to go abroad someday and do big illusions. I'll fool people all over the world. Well, I'll support you. It is a big dream, so big that I can't even imagine it from the current Shinade. From now on, he's gonna spend his day helping out at home and working part-time to save money for trips. Of course it's a no!
Honey?
Look here, this store is very important. I ran away from home and built this shop in one generation. If you don't take over, it'll be finished. But it seems that Shinade's parents run a soba, buckwheat noodle shop. So they are totally against him being a magician. It seems that they strongly tell him to take over the family business after he graduates from high school. Well, he seems to have a lot of troubles of his own. But it's great that he has such a big dream. So I wanted to support him, but then one day... What's all the fuss? Isn't it probably Shinade doing something again? When I came back from the cafeteria, there was a commotion in the classroom. Right, what I took out here is an ordinary guillotine. Now I will show you all a legitimate guillotine magic trick. Guillotine? To our surprise, Shinade has finally gone this far and brought a guillotine machine to the school. Come have a look. I'm a man with an iron neck. Even if I eat the blade of this vicious guillotine, I will not be harmed. Well, that sounds interesting. He's doing weird stuff again. Okay then, Rentaro. What? Then for some reason, Shinade picks me. Could I ask you to be my assistant for the magic? But me? Much to my annoyance, I was chosen to be the assistant. What? It's nothing difficult. All you have to do is push this button. Then the guillotine will fall on me neck. But wait. What do you mean? The guillotine will fall? Don't worry, this is just a magic trick. It won't really cut off your head. Are you actually thinking that my head will really be decapitated, Rentaro? Of course not. In your case, it's possible, isn't it? Besides, the guillotine blade on this device looks very realistic. There's a somewhat intimidating and ominous vibe about it. It will definitely be fine. Trust me, Rentaro. All you have to do is push this button. When I saw it, the guillotine machine had one button on it. It seems that if you press this button, the guillotine will fall down. But, you know, I didn't trust Shinade's "don't worry" based on previous experiences. If I could, I would have liked to have refused. Rentaro, you're gonna support me, right? Well, I want to ask you, Rentaro. Don't worry, I have confidence in this magic trick. Duh! Then do me the favor, Rentaro. Shinade happily set his own head on the stand of the guillotine. Okay. He was so enthusiastic that I had no choice but to go along with Shinade's magic trick. The biggest trick in Shinade's history in the classroom was overflowing with onlookers. What is it? What is it?
What's going on?
Guillotine magic, huh? How interesting. Ladies and gentlemen gathered here today, this guillotine stand has neither secrets nor tricks. However, I, Shinate, will show you how to return alive from this sharply swinging blade with flying colors. To not miss this miraculous moment, blinking is forbidden. Shinate's mood seems to be riding on an all-time high. There was no turning back for me now. So, everyone, please count down. And finally, the countdown began. 3! It's gonna be okay. 2! There's some kind of secret or trick, right? 1! I've never seen Shinate so confident. You're gonna be alright, aren't you, Shinate? And then Go! I'm gonna believe you. Yeah! I believed in Shinate and pressed the button on the guillotine machine. The next moment, the guillotine falls with incredible force. To me, it looks like it was in slow motion. You're gonna be okay, right, Shinate? You're gonna be okay, right? But Shinate gave a tremendous scream. What? What came rolling to my feet was Shinate? And then a moment of silence. All of us in the classroom didn't know what had happened for a moment. And a resounding scream. I will never be able to forget that scene. No way! He screwed up! Shinate's neck had been completely decapitated from his torso. By my hand, Shinate failed the guillotine trick. The classroom was immediately in a state of panic at the sight of this tragedy of a magic trick gone wrong. Shinate!
It's not true, right?
Is this real? Blood was spurting incessantly from Shinate's severed surface. What's more, the torso was still jerking a little. I did this with my own hands. This can't be. Oh my god! The magnitude of what I had done was so great that I couldn't even move a muscle. All I could think of in my mind was regret. I should have stopped him, even if I had to force it. I knew it was dangerous from the beginning. Anyway, on-site preservation! Don't move anything! Nobody look, I'm calling the police now! Then Anton rushed over and put a cloth over Shinate's torso and neck. Then we were all kicked out of the classroom. Of course, all classes were canceled that day. Soon after, the police arrived at the school, and the classrooms were covered with blue sheets. He should have hit Fleeroof!
No way.
I was called into another room for questioning. Excuse me, I've brought Camille with me. Are you the perpetrator? Don't call me a perpetrator! I was just asked by the Shinate. But here are the facts as I've heard them. Because of the button you pushed, Shinate had his head severed. Am I wrong? As the corpse said, the fact that I had a direct hand in it was not wrong. I was half prepared to drop out of high school and go to jail, and then... Hey, where's my son?
You!
Shinate's parents came rushing in. I was so guilty that I couldn't even make eye contact with them. Excuse me, parents. There was a delay in the arrival of the ambulance due to vehicle trouble. We haven't had a chance to do a detailed autopsy yet. I would like to ask you two to identify the body to us now. Oh my god! He can't be saved anymore? Is my son not gonna make it? Of course not. Anyone could have seen it in an instant, because the head and torso of Shinate had been separated. You're lying!
You!
I found this in Shinate's desk.
Huh?
I haven't looked inside yet. Then the old policeman took out one letter and presented it to Shinate's parents. This is a suicide note? That's right, Shinate didn't make a mistake. Could it be that? Then he did it on purpose? You, my son. In it, he wrote to his parents who wanted him to take over the family's soba noodle shop. Words of despair and apology. No way! I can't believe I drove him to this point. Shinate was strongly opposed by his parents to becoming a magician. He was so distressed about it that he would do something like this.
I see. Then it seems that this one incident was a premeditated act on the part of your son. It seems you're not in the wrong, Mr. Perpetrator. Don't beat yourself up about it too much.
Don't call me a perpetrator! They seem to have declared me innocent, but I can still feel the button in my hand. If only I'd refused to press the button. If only I'd stopped Shinada even by force. I couldn't help thinking that.
Wait, this is a fake.
What, a fake? At that time, Akechi and Anton came into the reception office where we were. For fake?
It's easy to tell if you look closely.
Yes, to make his dream come true, Shinate pulled off an extra big illusion on us. He tricked the whole school and flew away. He left everything behind and went abroad.
A doll? It can't be! It's made very elaborately, but if you look carefully, you can tell. Why didn't you research properly? Are you really a cop?
Then you is...
I'm so relieved!
For the first time, a large-scale magic trick by Shinate was a success. Wait, come on, at least tell me. Nobody knows that this big act was the right thing for Shinate to do. That's up to Shinate from now on. But I'm gonna support him from a distance. I have a feeling that someday he will show us a big illusion that will get the whole world involved. Good luck, Shinade. I'm looking forward to his future.